Good evening, November Foxtrot.
Good evening, all.
Hello, everybody.
Yo.
Hello. We're obviously joined by Sally down there, who just kind of jumped on. She's not got long, so we'll let her say what she came to say, just in case she gets kicked out by the janitor.
Yeah. It's amazing when you smile sweetly at someone and you're stood in the dark that they'll let you into their front room to lose their Wi-Fi. Honestly,
I don't get that.
No, I don't know. I usually just get the police called on me.
Yeah.
no, I just got the right looking face. It's fine. But yeah, I just wanted to pop on really after the weekend just to say a massive thank you. I can't believe how well you guys did, lasting 24 plus 1 hours. Absolutely phenomenal. And the support that you got for the charity, you know, the donations that were received were just out of this world. I don't know if you guys had any idea it would rocket that quickly, but I've just felt so proud every time I clicked on the link to see that people were supporting us. So just a massive, huge thank you from us really for your support and for choosing to support Jigsaw South East.
Absolutely, our pleasure.
It's our pleasure. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, I certainly had an email from Louise, and she just said, "Oh wow, it went so well," and you know, everybody obviously really kind of connected with the charity. So I think sharing our videos was a massive plus. You really got to see the family's stories, and it was a privilege for me to be able to come on and talk about a horrible but necessary topic. So yeah thanks, guys.
Well,
That's all right, not a problem at all.
Someone from my local site contact me and said that he's used your services.
Okay.
And thanked us direct for raising money. So it's noticeable. The work that you do.
It just shows you don't know where those connections are, and it could be any one of us, you know, like one of you mentioned about having, you know, a car accident and that changing everything, and you just don't know, tomorrow could be something really horrible. So it's good to know where your local bereavement charity is, because you just don't know when you might need them.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah. Fantastic. I've actually passed on your details to a couple of people that I know dearly that who could do with your help at the minute, so hopefully they'll be in touch as well. So fingers crossed.
Well, you know, we're happy to help, and without the referrals, we can't reach out for fundraising. So we need both to keep functioning, and it's a service that's out there. So yeah, anybody that needs to get in touch, or I know some of your listeners aren't from our local kind of southeast area, but just get in touch with us. We can always signpost to where their local bereavement charity is. That's not a problem.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like you said when you was on the live stream with us for the 24 hours, Sally, and you said about the up and down the country, there are their own counties do have their own groups specifically set up for this sort of thing. So yeah, it should be easy for people to find it. Sad, but
not all called Jigsaw, but you know, we've all got different names, because as I said, we're not part of a national, we are just a charity that's based in the southeast, but everyone's got a different name. But if you type in bereavement charity with your postcode, something would come up. So
sure. No, that's good.
But yeah, I thought it'd be really good for your listeners. Actually, what I did was made a little video. It's my first attempt at a little video, which I don't know if you've got there to share, but you know, I just pulled together some examples of the work that we do, really, and a thank you from us. So that's available as and when you guys need it.
Yeah, I haven't got it to share at the moment. I have uploaded it to the website. Stupidly didn't think to upload it to here, so I'll get that sorted out. We'll play that towards the end of the show.
Yeah, we'll play that at the end. Our production team.
Honestly,
where's Ash?
Give him one day off.
They've just been sleeping. I
Honestly, it was very surreal. So after the show finished and that, and then we got a bit of sleep, and then it was like the drive home, and then it was like getting up at like 4:30 then Monday morning to be in London for sort of like this, and I was just like, oh my god, I don't even know where I am. Am I in London? Could be anywhere in the country. I don't know where I am.
If only you were 21 again. Just remember back those days when you were 21 and you did it without a problem.
I feel it mentally, but physically, I'm just Actually, I feel I'm a lot younger than 21 mentally, but there we go.
Well, I'm just pleased you've still got your top knot, Lance. That was quite important. I know you weren't going anywhere without that.
I was getting a bit of a cold sweat about that. Yeah.
But you know, if any parachute jumps get booked, let me know, because that'll be great to watch. If any of you jump out of a plane, give me a shout, because I'll be there to watch that one. Yeah.
Well,
Brilliant.
funnily, you should mention that because we've actually had a couple of emails come in from various charities. One from Drew, who's already done all the costings for us and got us effectively all lined up to do it. We've just got to pay to do it now. So, yeah.
Perfect. Well, off you go. I'll be there. I can bring a jigsaw t-shirt, no problem.
Oh, yeah, brilliant.
Fantastic.
So, well, thanks ever so much, Sally, for coming on.
Yeah, it's been lovely to meet you all, and thanks again for the support. And just shout if we can, get connected in the future. Just shout. I'm always happy to walk into random people's houses and ask for Wi-Fi. It's not a problem.
Brilliant. Now maybe we can start as a challenge on the next fundraiser. Then how many houses can we get into and get on the Wi-Fi?
Yeah. Got 10 minutes.
We'll sponsor you, Sally.
Yeah.
Challenge Salika.
Oh, don't even put the idea out there.
There we go. Yeah.
All right, guys. Lovely to speak to you again. Take care.
You
Have
too.
fun this
Thank you very
evening.
much.
See you later.
Take care,
Have a good
everyone.
evening.
Bye.
Bye.
Fantastic.
Lovely
Yeah,
lady.
so,
Absolutely. Yeah.
we should have asked what she was on. What are we up to now? Because the Just Giving is
2.3, I think.
2365 I saw somewhere.
Yeah, something like that.
All good stuff. So
It's
yeah,
a little bit deceptive because obviously the Just Giving page is one facet of that. So the Just Giving amount doesn't include gift aid. It doesn't include the eBay auctions as well. So,
Hello, chat. Have you had enough sleep now?
no,
just about.
Yeah.
I haven't.
You know what? So when we left, Andy was with me, so he knew I left because he was with me in the car. I dropped Andy off, got home, felt really tired, and then sort of woke up and got my 14th wind, and then fell asleep at 1 a.m. Monday morning and got up at 4:30 and went to London. I was like, I don't know how I'm still awake with 3.5 hours sleep. I don't know what I'm doing.
So the thing is, we've done MilSims that are 32, 36. Some of them are like 48 hours long.
Yeah.
Right. Of which, granted, we've maybe got some bit of kip throughout that. I have never been as tired as I was. And I put that down to the fact that because obviously we did the 24-hour show or 25-hour show. But I think a lot of us had been up late days before that, trying to get stuff sorted out and putting things together.
But also, it's more mental, I think.
It wasn't so
It
much
was well mental.
wasn't it?
Yeah. Mentally challenging.
So that was good. It was good. I really enjoyed it.
You wait till I see I'll slap you. You're one of them, mate. I look through. I'm 100%, bruv. Firing on all cylinders. Got a big ass mug of coffee on the go. What more do you want? Jesus Christ.
I'd like my camera to be working properly so I'm not sitting in the dark for some reason.
Yeah,
You look
that's
very
because
dark,
I
very
put
sinister.
I put a filter on.
That's better. Christ.
Yeah. I put a filter on to give myself rosy cheeks.
Rosie. Sitting is meant to
Oh,
be. Absolutely.
Well,
There was one takeaway from that 24-hour plus one event.
Oh,
I had to take away. It would have been that moment.
that was by far
In that moment.
the best moment.
There's nothing in my 40 years on this earth that's genuinely made my day more than that moment. All these years,
which has been helpfully cut together by our little elves in the background and loaded up to the NoFo community chat. So if you'd like the individual segment, I think it's been specifically sent to Lance to Rage as well. Just to let him know. So yeah, thanks everyone for sharing that moment. I did it for charity. It was a massive preempted bit that we've been running this joke for the last 3 years. Mike doesn't know English. He uses American terms that aren't American, and then that was the real pinnacle, just to try and raise some money. So thanks everyone who donated and really kind of bought into that joke. And let's never talk about it again.
Also, it does prove that
Yeah.
everyone was right, other than Mike.
Oh.
thanks, mate.
Yeah. Well, he's not wrong. He's absolutely not wrong. There we go. He hates it. He hates the fact that he's wrong.
Oh, let's roll into some news. Or not. Apparently, it was just. Is it going? It's not going.
News.
News. I don't know what happened there.
What are you doing?
It was clearly it was having a funny 5 minutes. It wasn't playing the video on mine.
It was playing on mine, all right? So
He's playing on mine. He played 3 times on mine.
Oh, sorry. In top news this week, Lance put his Christmas lights up. Dun-dun.
Hey!
Hang on. Everything's broken here. I don't know what's going on. I can't hit I was trying to hit the celebratory horn. The computer's still getting over it.
a day late, and I've still got more to do.
Why did you start?
I don't know what's going on. It's having a problem.
Leave me with that.
I'll just drop my gut and then. Oh yeah, most of them. So 60% there. I'll do the rest during the week.
I had some actual news.
I've got
For the life of me, I can't remember what it was. What's your news? Go on.
I've got a big box of news.
Ah.
Right, so yesterday evening, very, very late, I braved a journey and entered the lair of the badger.
Oh.
I entered the badger's lair, unarmed as well. I'll have you know.
Did you spit first?
Yeah.
Sorry?
Did you spit first?
Did I spit first? What do you mean?
When you entered his lair?
Why would you spit in someone's lair? Well, just walk into Harry's house and go, "Oh, Harry."
Yeah. In his tobacco bucket.
American. Right, anyhow, back in the real world where Lance and Andy live, I've got a box of things which I wasn't expecting. So I dropped off Harry because he was the winning bidder on the Sniper 1 book on eBay. So I
Which
delivered
is hilarious.
personally.
Unlucky Will.
Yeah, great battle though, chaps. Nicely done, all for charity. Love that. So I dropped off his book, and I dropped him off a gift from me, which was a shortback multicam Bergen with 3 utility pouches sewn on the front by moi, just as a gift because he's done me lots of things and favours. So I thought I'd return it with a gift. So I did that, and then he countered my gift with a gift for me.
Ooh.
God. So I'm going to show you the first bit.
So now you've got to get him another gift.
Packet of sparklers.
Right.
I feel like this gift was. Oh, I know exactly what he's got. You lucky bastard.
I can't show you all of it. Chest bursting alien, all 3D printed by his lordship.
Kill me.
I've got that. I'm gonna pop that there for a minute. Now then, I've got to be careful here. Hang on. This is very cool. USMC M1 Marines helmet with the fully working comms attachment to it. Just got the torch to come for that, so that's that.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
cool.
Incredible. Hang on. 3D printed taser. Where is it? Now the sparklers are because of this. Now, it's not been put together yet, but this is
It's the welder gun.
welding gun from Aliens.
Oh, gotcha.
The spark, once it's all built, the sparkler goes in the end. It gives you the. So I've got there's the casing for the perspex lens, and then I've got the film there to make as the welder's guide bit. So I've got that. And I also got a stand for my shoulder lamp to go in as a display piece.
Nice.
Some fixings. Oh, I got some of the, you know, the bit in the movie where Vasquez and Gorman are stuck in the air vent and they both think, right, game's up. They get the grenade out and pop the top. So he's made me some of them, which go on Hudson's chest rig,
Yeah.
which I just spray silver. And he's made me the is it the M62 Marine issue knife, but do the hand thing. But like safety bladed rubber end one.
That's cool.
I was like, Harry, you've really blown my Bergen out of the water, mate, with this one. Yeah,
So
I mean,
now you own an MWS.
now
I'm just saying.
Yeah, and a truck. I think a truck.
Yeah. The truck or the MWS at this rate.
Yeah.
Tough one. I don't think, yeah, I'll give him the MWS. I'll never give him my truck away. Far more damage with my truck than an MWS, both environmentally and physically. So yeah, so I've got the camo pattern on order now to do the for the Polish desert top and bottoms, and then it's just making body armor and leg plates and shoulder pads and all them cool things that Space Marines wear to go and fight insects. So I'm very excited. It was great to work on YouTube Badger Towers. Like that would make Harry that lovely cup of coffee as well. Had a little chat and a catch up, and a vape in the kitchen. Yes, it was very nice. So yeah, that's my bit of news. Lovely, lovely. Are we going to mention the PMC recruitment firm? No, we're not going to mention.
Yes. No, we are going to mention that. Okay. What the hell was that about?
We shouldn't have. That's got to be spat. That's got to be a joke post, isn't it?
Who they are, but yeah, it was a. I won't mention the site, but somebody posted an advert in a Airsoft site Facebook page, letting them know that they were starting a actual PMC company and they were looking to recruit people to be trained to the level of SAS quality, yeah, just drivel.
I mean, the English, English in the advert, I thought was just
English grammar was dreadful, worse than mine.
But we trained you on C4, but we're only going to give you A6. So
it was just funny. And then some of the comments back were just brilliant. Yeah, and it's like, why on earth would you advertise here of all places? What do you want to get at? But it was brilliant. It was brilliant. Yeah, very impressive. There we go. That was my news.
Was it posted by like the king of like Nigeria or something?
I've no idea. George Akatakwango.
Yeah. And I've just inherited all my father's money and now I'm going to open a BMC company.
Thank you, Les. No comment. PMC Ed's response. Yeah, yes. Silly Gilly did pen a rather good response to him about his please accept this as my CV at the end.
Oh yeah.
Great, and I reload at lunchtime, so that shows up. Oh dear, yeah.
Just we didn't say hello to people in the chat. So we've got Terry, Pony Tony, Marky Mark, Punish One, Rage, James C. James C says, you lot not having a week off? Nope. We could have done, but we didn't.
We don't have weeks off.
Stephen Whitehead, we've got Will, Kenny Rebel, Les Plain, Digger. I don't think I've seen Digger before. Hello, Digger. Evening all.
Hello, Digger. Welcome.
We've got Dan, Drew Metchen.
Yeah, I like that.
Harry Badger, obviously. Pegasus. Drew says, Mike and Andy look okay. Lance looks fucked.
Yeah, we covered that earlier. That's what I said.
I just thought it'd be worth pointing that one out again. Mike's tired from talking. That's a daily occurrence from him. Thank you, Limpy. Who else we got? I think that's pretty much everybody. James C. The best part of the stream is watching three blokes struggling to put a cot bed together.
It's not as easy as it looks, is it? I told you. Everyone thought I was lying, that I was just doing it wrong. But that's bloody hard to do.
Yeah, but then when other people told you how to do it properly, you did it in seconds.
You could do it, yeah, exactly. But if you don't know how to... But that is... I still maintain that is not the way that they designed that bed to be put together. No way.
I've not seen them have to be put on end. I've seen them effectively just roll it over and then it's done.
Exactly.
So whether it's a case of just when they're new, they're tighter so that when the fabric expands over time, which it would do, you know, you're going to get an element of sag on it. Maybe it's sort of designed for like a 10-year design life, if that makes sense. So it's
together, that is like a drum skin, as we proved with Jumanji drums.
We did.
We did.
Very well, actually.
That was a fun moment.
I've got to admit, there's
next Urban Sim, and we're in hardcover, mate. Just that if we ever get stand to drum, DOS bag off, boom, 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 boom.
Where are they all going with those bongos? Nowhere.
Saruman's Urukai come running out the building.
Yeah. I've got to admit, I'm getting flashbacks from the show, like mainly segment 4.
I was going to say sexual.
It's
I thought he
sexual.
was going to say sexual as well.
Really sexual.
I keep getting weird PTSD moments. And I go, oh, I said that.
That was good. It was brilliant.
Yeah,
We did it.
loved it.
Yeah, we genuinely did it, didn't we? We did do it.
I'll do
didn't
it
we?
again. I'll do it again.
Absolutely, I'll do it again.
Apart from the +1 hour,
I'll get more
Mike,
sleep next time and go double.
what, 48 hours?
I reckon we could do it. If we had proper sleep the night before, because I had 4 hours sleep,
Yeah.
I'd need to get my head down proper the night before, and I reckon I could do 48 hours.
I'd just sleep all week.
Or do we just go for
I'd
a
just
round?
hibernate.
Bullseye.
I feel like we need to go to yours, and because we did it at Andy's house, which was an amazing set, by the way. Again, I mean, I know we said it on the stream, but you absolutely pulled it out of the bag, like proper impressed with that one. I think Lance and I pretty much both walked in and were just like, wow, this is cool.
Thanks. I'm still taking it down now. Those bloody, those hooks that I put up, the ones that were advertised as easy remove. Oh no, one's still on the wall, the other one's taken off a chunk of plaster, the other one's falling apart in my hand. There is nothing easy about those bastard things.
Should have left them up, hung Christmas decorations off them.
Don't do Christmas.
Oh, you miserable bastard.
Because it's just more things for me to put away.
Ugh. Mind you, I was driving through town today, and someone's got an apartment that sort of like looks down onto the main road, and he's made a Christmas tree out of Heineken cans, put lights around it. Brilliant. He must have glued them all together, but it's like a big bay window, and the whole thing is just a big triangle of Heineken cans. Brilliant. Yeah.
Just sitting there, a complete mess on the floor, absolutely off his face. What are you doing? I'm making a Christmas tree.
I'm upcycling.
I'm upcycling.
So tonight's show, I mean, I guess that's the end of the news, unless anybody else has anything else they want to mention.
Bought a car. Haven't died in it yet.
Got a car.
What on? Oh, I've got something exciting that I'll bring on the show next week because I haven't got it yet, but I have secured it.
Out in the woods.
Lance is aware because he was very helpful in tagging me in said post.
Oh, you bought it?
I bought that. Yeah. Got that. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, I know, right?
Did I get left out?
Yeah, you did.
No, Lance on a publicly accessible group tagged me, and I went onto the publicly accessible group and then spoke to the person selling thing and bought it.
And Mike, I've tagged you in something on the chat.
Yeah,
You're in our NoFo main chat.
Was it any time during Monday?
No, it's today.
no, it was yesterday.
No,
Today?
it's today.
Yesterday was Monday.
No, it's Wednesday.
No, it's not.
Now.
Wednesday. Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
honestly, everyone's saying I need more sleep. Jesus Christ, it's Wednesday. And I tagged you today.
Was it today? I bought it today then.
Oh.
But I'm picking it up Saturday.
I didn't see that.
Well, you were included. You chose not to respond, so it's your own fault.
I'm very excited. But all right, so tonight's show, we are going to be doing a bit of a recap of the last week's show. Last weekend's show, the 25-hour. We're going to be talking about any particular highlights that we had. If you guys want to throw in any highlights that you had, we can reminisce on those.
True, we've not finished the news correctly. No, absolutely right, mate.
Oh, sorry.
Right to, yeah.
That was very quiet. Did that come out?
Yep,
Yeah.
it did.
Was that so
You're
quiet?
very dark, Mike. You essentially.
I'll tell you what, honestly, I've taken the stuff apart for one episode. I've got to put it all back together. And I tested all of this yesterday. And then for some reason today it's just gone, nah, no, not working today.
You're like one of the Mamma Mia heads. You know the song where they is it Mamma Mia?
Do you mean
No,
you don't
Queen.
mean Mamma Mia? You mean Queen?
Yeah, Bohemian Rhapsody, isn't it?
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah.
See, Mamma Mia's that film set in Greece where they're all like, I don't know who my father is.
One of you three, because my mum's a tart.
Right, we're also going to do some Q&A tonight as well. So if you have any questions, please throw them in the chat. Whack a little Q on the beginning of them. And then we can pick those up. One thing I'd like to pick up from having watched some of the stream, I'm very handsy when I talk, and I only really noticed it when I was watching the wider studio cam, and I started talking like literally I might as well just be flailing my arms.
I think there was a point when we were just we were all talking to each other, and all of our hands were like that.
You do that when you're in front of someone. I use my hands a lot to explain stuff, but when I'm sat here like this, obviously I don't. But
I have to admit, I really enjoyed being able to play footsie with Lance all night.
It was nice, wasn't it? Yeah.
I wasn't allowed to play footsie because I've got smelly feet.
That was disgusting. That was it. Next time, I'm buying a Febreze and sticking it next to your foot.
I went to put outside for a smoke, and I was like, "Oh, Mike's shoes are up." Whoa, no, I won't put any of them. I'd end up walking out like that dude in RoboCop who comes falling out that chemical tank. Just what happened? I put my shoes on. Yeah, they weren't good.
I think I need some new shoes.
I think you do.
Well, I'm enjoying tonight's show so far. This is great.
It's just been insulting you. Brilliant.
Phrase catch went down a storm. A lot of
phrase catch.
Oh yeah,
phrase catch.
We'll come back to Pony Tony's one. Phrase catch.
Phrase catch. It needs to be phrase catch, though, as in Fraser catch.
Yeah,
you've got to rebrand it.
100%.
And we need you on there with some hey, double thumbs up, Mike. That's what we need. Phrase catch. Poor Mike's getting fucking rinsed. Yeah, absolutely. Don't say poor Mike. No, he deserves everything he gets.
Tony, what's your thoughts on the Double Eagle MWS?
Not really thought about it, to be honest with you.
It's not an MWS though, is it? It's a gas blowback. You can't say
a Double Eagle gas blowback M4.
Yeah.
Can they brand it? Can they brand it as an MWS?
They can say it's compatible. MWS compatible, which basically means it's a clone.
Right. I don't know, mate. Really, I'm not really too bothered because I've got the MWS as it is. I don't really look at new guns that are coming out unless I need to get one. I'm not really too fussed by what's out there in the market. Is that a bad thing? Should I be more bothered?
No.
I find the same thing though. I think that there's certain things that you either find interesting or you don't. Like, we're obviously in several groups together, and there's one particular group chat which is super on it in terms of like, oh, I've got this bit of kit. Oh, I'm looking to buy this bit of kit. And I know that Andy's very aware because I've seen the messages just popping up saying, Andy said this, Andy said that. And don't get me wrong, I find it interesting. I mean, there's been various chats today.
Yeah.
Consistent amount of packages flowing through his front door when we was around there for the weekend. But Christ. Mrs. comes walking in, another one for you, another one for you. He comes walking in with a bundle like
It wasn't the things that I was waiting for though.
Oh. They were secondary things that you'd ordered.
Yeah, they were like
fill the gap between the main.
Yeah, they were just bits.
It's just backups.
Yeah, they were
just things to make him feel better.
They weren't the expensive nice things.
Ooh, shiny things.
Shiny things.
I've got lots of work to do with this box of goodies down here. I might actually. Do you know what? I might actually put this on my boom. That just looks weird, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I need to spray it. And cover it in blood, and then I can put it up. Look.
You need to put it on like a little bit of fishing wire that's kind of hooked up round the eave behind you. So when you pull a little wire down here, it just pops up back there.
Yeah, I'll get right on that after this. Yeah.
Or a stick, so it sort of comes in from the side.
What you need is a bit of fishing reel.
I was thinking, the little baby hands you can get on sticks. I was thinking about getting a set of them to go on it. Jazz hands alien. Might do that. Don't think Harry'd be too impressed.
What? It's realistic.
Yeah. Look at that burst out your chest, jazz.
Oh, that reminds me, actually, I've come up with a really wicked, in my mind, idea for next year. If we do another charity thing next year, which we will probably do a charity thing, but I've got a kind of cool idea.
Because
we'll talk about it off air because it involves costumes.
You and your bloody costumes.
We've already got costumes.
Just go and join a special adult club.
Bird Lady from
They
Home
let
Alone
you dress
2,
up.
Robin Hood, and Monk Mike.
Monkey bike.
Monkey
Oh,
bike.
not Monkey Bike. Monkey Mike. Monk Mike on a monkey bike.
Um,
So to answer
Yeah.
Tony's question, my one would be just buy an MWLS. They're popular for a reason.
That's still not our thoughts on the Double Eagle, though, is it?
No, that is my thought. My thought is
I'm
Double
have to
Eagle
look
is shit.
into Double Eagle, mate.
Buy
Let me
an
get back to you,
MWS.
Tony, next week, mate. And I will do some diligent research on what I think of it as a comparison.
the only Double Eagle product I think I've ever bought, and I'm not 100% now convinced it was a Double Eagle product, but it was like the proper plastic M4, proper terrible rifle. You know, like the ones that you get from like corner shops or gift shops down at the beach.
Yep.
And
Regularly.
I remember when I got it. I remember when I got it sitting in my my mate's lounge, and we set a frying pan up at the other end of the round. At the other end of the lounge, we just sort of plinking at it and just got that kind of ba-ding, which was a really nice sound. And that's what got me into airsoft.
There's a really interesting chat
Yeah,
going
right.
on about support weapons. Can you
Oh.
answer it, please?
Yes, Auntie, we can do.
Yeah, looks like
Drew says, support weapon. I'm thinking about getting a Specna SA249 Para. Has anyone got knowledge of it or a recommendation for a support weapon?
Yes.
Don't get. Sorry, just quickly. Don't get the. What's the lightweight? The featherweight. 249. I can't remember the name.
249. That's
See,
that is
I bought
Specna.
one.
Specna do a light version.
No, it's not. That's not the one I bought. So I bought a featherweight 249, thinking this will be all right. More so for the look, really. I figured featherweight would be better, but it just shoots really badly.
I can't remember.
And it's
if
going
one
to
was
need a lot of work to
Classic
it.
Army or an A&K, but I think one was Classic Army. Full metal M249, fucking heavy.
Yeah.
Just get one
It'd
of
be
them.
A&K.
A&K,
See,
one of them bad boys.
Yeah. So for me, it'd be A&K or Classic Army would be the ones. There's more upgrade parts for them. I've noticed
even
someone
upgrade
talking
mine.
about. Huh?
I didn't even upgrade mine. The only mod I did on that was I modded the on the box on the 2800 round box mag. You had a little fucking rocker switch on the bottom,
Mhm.
and I completely got rid of that, cut that out, and I put a little IP rated pressure switch on the side of the. So if I'm holding the rifle, that's the box mag there. I had a little pressure switch there to activate the motor, and just whack on, whack off. That's the only thing I did. But yeah, Classic Army, mate, or A&K.
Yeah.
For
And
249s, full metal, full stock, massive. Yes.
ball gear. You want the ball
You
gear.
can do the internals. I don't know internals. Andy does.
Ball gear hop unit, because it massively increases your FPS for such a simple change. And also as well, I did notice that people were saying about the ball gear inserts. The ball gear inserts and the ball gear box mags are self-winding with the trigger pull. They come with a wire system. So you just tie that into your trigger system and you never have to wind it again. They're also really quiet. And they're a PMag size, and you get exactly the same amount of rounds as you do as the big box mag. Highly recommend.
But it does mean you can't remove the mag, though, doesn't it?
No, you can remove the mag. I put
Can you?
mine. Yeah. So the latest one is a 3D printed section that goes into the receiver, and the actual box mag itself can slide out. So they've done it it feeds through. So you've got a separate line now. Mine's one of the first generation ones, which are a little bit finicky. So if you take it on and off, you can damage the feed tube. But they seem to have sorted that problem out now. So they're new stuff that's out at the moment. Because also as well, they've left Russia. So they are a Russian company. But they're now... you can go onto their website, you can order stuff because they have moved their warehouse outside of Russia, from what I understand. But they're very good. They do all CNC gearboxes and things. But if anyone has any questions, just drop me a message. I love my LMGs, as most people know, and I've spent a lot of money. I've had 5 now. I do like the new who did it? The new gas blowback one. Who's made that? VSR?
VSR.
Yeah, VSR. I like
Oh, no,
it.
sorry. Ryan, support weapon wise, get the VFC gas blowback M249.
Yes. So that for realism is about halfway there, I reckon. You've got the gas blowback side of things. It's not very gas efficient, and your box mags isn't actually your ammo. Your box mag is your gas port, and your magazine is you have to lift up the top cover, and you have almost like a P90 style magazine, and it only holds 100 and something odd rounds, so it makes it, in regards to shooting, more realistic, because you have to lift up the top cover to reload. But I think in Airsoft, it's not that like it puts you at a massive disadvantage.
Exactly, yeah.
It's good fun. It's good fun, but if you want it as a competitive weapon or something you can compete with,
this is what we said on the show, wasn't it? On the weekend one, which is it's lovely having gas blowback, for example, but if you're up against people with high capacity magazines or anything like that, it's trading off that competitive edge for the I like how this feels approach. But
it's a cracking bit of kit. It's not as heavy as I thought it was. My A&K M249 Mark 46 build that I did, that is heavier than the VFC. The VFC is surprisingly light for what it is. But yeah, I've had a shoot on a couple now, and they are great fun. But I think the ammo count is the thing that lets it down.
And make sure you don't get a lightweight or featherweight, because you won't be allowed to use it at Defiant events. It's got to be accurate to the actual weight of the LMG to warrant it being an LMG.
See, which also is technically, because the VFC, it is lighter than what a real M249 is. So how would Defiant class that? Would they say no, it's too light? Because it is light.
Oh, I think it's got to be above a certain. I think they've got a limit.
It's like minimum. 7 kilos, I think it is. 5 kilos, something like that.
It's nothing.
That's not every group, obviously, or every event. No. I think that's just the Defiant ones that I've seen run that.
Heavy's good. Heavy's reliable. If it doesn't work, you can hit him with it and all that. Good old Boris on the snatch. I think it's his quote.
That's interesting.
Oh, don't show. I miss it. I miss it.
Just show this. Just show James's comment. They have a full community of people dedicated to modding the VFC. To be more practical, can now feed ammo from the box mag. Also improving accuracy and stability, stabilizing the bolt, that's big. If that can be sorted out, then yeah, that might be my next purchase. James, can you drop me a link to the group if you know what it is or know the name? Because I might end up slipping into that group and I might end up getting a new gun by the end of the year. No, that's
249 comes in at just under 5 kilos. Yeah, I reckon you'd be all right with that. That's a nice little bit of weight to be carrying. Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah.
Get 2.
Yeah, because I think mine's 8. 8 fully loaded.
Mine was. It's good with the full stock though.
Yeah, so
back.
Defiant machine guns, light machine guns, and support weapons must weigh greater than 4.5 kilos.
There you go.
No plastic LMGs or M4s fitted with box mags, etc. Support guns may only use automatic fire outside of buildings.
There we go. Sweet.
I'm very excited now that people have started modding them.
It's never long, is it? Before, you know, it's quite a quick turnaround on bits and bobs like that for new products that come out. I think.
Excitings.
Ryan says you should do a week-long podcast and then just rotate through sleep.
No.
That may be quite costly for us.
Yeah. Man, got to work,
a
man.
week off. Oh yeah, a week off work. Look, not all of us can hurt ourselves doing dramatic dance.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and getting paid by Her Majesty's pleasure for my expressive dance injuries, Brian. Come on.
Stephen Whitehead says he's got news. He bought a Highlander charcoal hand warmer, so I can set myself on fire at the next event.
Brilliant, absolutely. I'll be there next year, mate. They're on fire. Man, I love them. They're great. They were a bloody godsend at Op Mac, weren't they? I laid on one and just rested it on my ball bag and then let Mike use it.
Yeah.
Here, put that on your cheek, Mike. He's like, oh, it's so warm. I was like, yeah.
I was too busy cuddling Mark, to be fair. So-
Mike woke up, like, who's that? Mike was there on top of him going, shh.
Yeah. Don't say
I'm warm. Mark, I'm really warm.
Drew says Andy's set looked great. It was like a proper set. So there you go, Andy.
The blinding setup, mate. It was really good. Very impressed.
You lot didn't see it before all the kit went up. It looked like a weird Ku Klux Klan meeting. I'm not going to lie, did it?
The 3 crosses there. Yeah.
Yeah, because I had
very
the 3.
religious.
Yeah, because I had 3 crosses for the kit. Obviously, when I had built those behind the sofa, they were proper fixed. So before I moved the sofa, when my neighbours looked through the window, you could just see 3 permanent crosses in my front room.
I mean, the big white hood that you had on was probably a bigger issue.
There we go.
I have to say, I do not support the Ku Klux Klan in any way, shape, or form.
Thank you very much.
Sorry, 2 secs. Marky Mark. Lads, I do have one slight criticism from your 24-hour stream. Ashley should have had a mic because it was difficult to hear what he was saying from time to time. I mean, I think microphones as a whole, we're looking to try and improve that going forward.
Yeah, we're going to sort that out.
So we tried to make an improvement from the 100th, because obviously we don't do studio stuff regularly. So for the 100th show, we had one microphone in the middle of the table, which wasn't great. For this show, we had our own individual mics, but it turned out that they're all very super sensitive, and because we're on StreamYard, picking up a bit of a chaotic echo and bouncing between mics and feedback loops and stuff like that. So we have a plan as to how we're going to deal with the next one. I think it's safe to say we're probably going to do another one of these at some point.
Absolutely, we are.
Even if it's a short episode.
Face.
I really liked that.
I like it.
It was much nicer.
We should do it from a double bed. All 3 of us in a bed with one mic.
No, see, that's OnlyFans territory then.
Not necessarily. You keep it clean.
Why did we get banned off YouTube? Well,
3 men, 1 mic.
Lance had his feet out again.
we could call it 2 men, 1 mic. That would be quite entertaining. 2 beards and a mic.
2 beards and a mic.
A little trim up when I got back.
Yeah. So yeah, in terms of microphones and stuff like that and audio, we're sort of trying to hopefully fix that in future, because as much as we liked everyone going, your mics are shit, there's an echo, stop, fix it now. Yeah, so that's the plan going forward.
Mm-hmm.
Marky Mark said OnlyFans make a few quid at the same time. OnlyFans, you have to pay to join OnlyFans. I didn't realise this.
No, you can do it free, but you don't get as much
exposure.
Oh, okay.
It's all pixelated.
It's called.
All the money shots are pixelated.
Yeah,
It's called
FOF, free OnlyFans.
Oh, okay.
Richard McRae, hello, you tart. Back at you.
Evening.
Pony Tony says you need a live studio audience for the next 24-hour pod, or if you can live stream the next full NoFo event.
Ooh. Yeah.
See, the problem with streaming the NoFo event, we can't show anyone with guns.
Yeah, and also a live audience is just basically inviting you lot live
to your house.
You animals.
That's never going to happen.
Yeah. And then you'll all want individual
down.
mics.
Yeah,
Turn it down.
Carnage.
Yeah. And also, if we had a live audience, who the hell's going to bloody sit here and watch us?
Exactly.
We need the views.
Need the viewings, man. Need the support from you guys.
And also, because everyone would want to get up and like leave halfway through, or come back, or go get snacks, and you kind of want them. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be chaos.
So you can go. You can watch us on the toilet. If you were a live audience member, you can't watch us on the toilet.
Well, unless we built the studio in a different way. But...
Well, yeah.
No one watch us whilst they're on the toilet.
Yeah, watch them. Yeah, well, watch us while they're on the toilet.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah, because you said you can watch us whilst on the toilet. I said no one's watching me on the toilet.
Can do.
You've sent us that picture.
Yeah, you've sent us that.
My man bun fell out.
Right? Drew says by next year you'll have 30,000 subscribed.
If only, mate.
That'd be nice.
We'll see.
We do, interestingly, we do track our sort of growth annually. So we have as one of our.
We don't. You do.
Okay, I do. But you always find it interesting when we sit there.
Oh, I love it.
About it.
We find it very interesting. He says he's hiding behind his mic.
Don't hide behind the microphone.
Don't you hide from me. I know where you are. I'm just shimmying. I'm shimmying.
We do like seeing growth because it obviously makes it worthwhile. I sort of feel that if we were doing this and the numbers were starting to decrease and everything like that, it starts to kind of be like, well, if no one's listening to us. Oh.
Pissing light. Hate it.
Although we did have we had a bad month a couple of months ago. I think everyone was on holiday and things. And Mike goes, "We're losing members," and me and Lance were like, "Don't matter."
Going under, lads. Going under.
Yeah, to be fair, it plateaued. So it didn't go down. It plateaued for a bit, and there was a little bit because the way that our numbers kind of work is that if it does gradually follow an increase, that's. If it does gradually follow an increase, then it's this a general growth. Whereas if it levels off, obviously that's just the same people watching the same content each time. So, which all comes down to you guys as well. Like obviously sharing stuff and talking to your friends and be like, "Have you seen these three idiots chatting about bollocks online?"
Don't.
So,
and we did talk about glory holes.
We did in the first half an hour.
Yeah,
no, 8 minutes.
First 10 minutes. I was tired by that point. Blackbeard says, "Hi, gents."
Mike said, "God, tired." No way.
Blackbeard says, "Hi, gents. Been trying to catch up on the big show, but I like watching a live one takes priority." But maybe we could call it the big show. I like the term big show.
Big show. So we've
The
got
big show.
The NoFo big show.
NoFo big show.
That's got a ring to it as well, though, doesn't it?
That's got a ring.
The NoFo big
I like
show.
that.
Okay.
Oh, also,
we could spray paint it on a riot shield as well, and that could be like that could be the intro. Us barging through a door with like the riot shield with that on it. That might be quite cool. If you want.
My wife has now agreed that on the next NoFo big show that we do, she's allowing me to paint the dog like a fox.
She was well up for that idea.
She was well up for it. She was like,
she was well up for it as long as Andy didn't do it. I think that was the important.
Andy's in the back garden with an air compressor and like a tin of orange emulsion. Go on, buddy, let's go.
No, she said it can be professional. She said if it's professionally done, she would be happy to do it and have him as the show mascot.
There we go.
So that may be happening soon. Maybe not through me either, because she seems really keen on the idea.
Sweet. Well, I'll bring
What did we name?
She's pretty much foxy already.
Yeah.
What did we name the fox? It had a name, didn't it?
We did have a competition of naming the fox.
No, I think your son came up with a name.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. I can't remember. We did say it on one of those shows. Okay. Whoever can find out what the name of the fox is, I will buy them one of these packages and send it to them. There you go. There's a challenge for you.
There you go.
Yeah.
I owe the,
Not
I
now,
owe the,
though.
I owe the company already. Not right now, but if anyone can find out the name of the fox.
Let's not just come up with a new name. Work out what the old name was.
Chose a name for it, and we quite liked it. And it's way back. I couldn't even begin to think of when it was, but it was.
It was well, like a long time ago.
Who's going to jump first? Oh, is this the parachute jump?
Mike.
I reckon Mike should go first.
Yeah, Mike.
Foxy McFoxface. No.
Lead from the front. I'll go last.
I'll go middle. I'll go before Andy.
I'll go last, but I'll let Andy go first.
I don't mind going. I don't mind going first. I don't mind. Whatever.
Is it full kit? Can we arrange to do it during an event?
I get to choose who I jump with, though.
Huh?
I get to choose the instructor I jump with, though.
Yeah, I was just
I
thinking.
thought you were going to say you get to choose which one of us you jump with.
No, I don't care out of you two. I just want to choose the best, most qualified instructor. So shotgun,
I
best
wonder if we
instructor.
could do it during an event. Do you reckon we could do it during an event?
To an event. I don't think they'll be able to take us three, and as well as our kit.
No, like the kit can stay, but like
But
jump
no
in.
Good. Oh, what you mean? Get the kit delivered to the airfield that we're jumping into?
Yeah.
No, I want to jump.
We land off this epic looking air jump, and then a taxi pulls up and our Bergens come out.
Cheers, mate. Nice one. All the best. Yeah, I would be up for that. I've never wanted to do one, but if it was for charity and raising money for a good cause like we've done, I would do it. I would probably scream and crap myself on the way down, but it's money for a charity in it, so
that's why I want to go last, because the piss and the shit won't hit me.
You'd get all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd just be jumping through it.
No, if I'm the last one. No, because I'm not going to go faster than your piss and shit, am I? I'll be like, slow down!
No, because it hits terminal velocity and then it just stands there, whereas we'd be flying through.
Yeah. Like, Andy just one of my pictures straight in his chops. Yeah. And I'm like, oh my God!
You just hear Andy in your ear, Andy, just like, and stand by, we're going through the brown cloud. We call this the haze.
Yeah.
Yeah, got a shit doing Mach 3 at 12 o'clock.
Marky Mark says, do enough jumps and you're qualified to jump on your own. It's just getting the plane to fly over the event horizon.
Yeah, no. I'll do it once. I don't even like getting up on ladders.
I will do it once. There we go.
Yeah. Why do you think I started off as a floor layer and then started working underground? I don't have to go high.
Can we choose jump outfits for each other?
Yeah, I thought I want to do it in full kit.
No, I mean, can we choose an outfit? Like, I'd choose your one, you'd choose Mike's, and Mike's will choose mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
As long as I get full kit, I don't care. You can choose what you want. I'm turning up in full kit.
Kit, but it might not be the kit you're thinking of.
You could jump in full kit, but you could have a foxtail coming out the back.
Yeah, a ball gag.
Oh, hang on a minute. Where are you going to attach that?
Onto the back of your trousers. Don't be rude. In respect of the VFC modding group, not in it myself, says James, but we'll have a dig around. I looked around myself initially, however, I've decided I want to go in for a FN FAL first.
Nice.
Oh, yes.
Don't see many of them out on the field. That'd be
fair play. Get enough of us, we could get a C-130. Well, if you get enough of us, you can get a Chinook for.
Yes, we've worked out the Chinook cost.
14 grand was it for a Chinook or something?
It was 200
quid.
Was it 200 or 300 quid basically? If we got a 38 person team together to fly to HQ Driffield from Gatwick.
If you got 40 people, you could get a Chinook for £200 each and get dropped at an airfield. If you're choosing. Just saying, NoFos.
I mean, we've guessed some of those numbers. There may be some additional things in there that we've not picked up.
There'll be one or two waivers to sign as well, obviously.
And we don't actually know if it was like a military Chinook or if it's one of those like brightly painted pink Chinooks that they.
It could be like a big yellow one that they use, like the rubber duck, the yellow duck that floats up and down the Thames, a party boat or something.
Party Chinook.
It's just a pole in the middle of it. No one can hear any of the music because of the noise, but it's just like.
Is it MilSim West in the US where they pretend and jump out the back of a moving lorry?
Yes. Actually, by the
I've
sounds
seen
of
somebody
things,
do that.
Just have some bloke with a megaphone at the back of the lorry going, oh, bo, 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 bo.
We could have pre-recorded this, but this is so much better. On the red light, stand ready. On the green light, jump. It's just a guy with a torch, just like.
Green.
Heli Bedfords are a real thing.
Heli Bedfords. Heli Bedfords. Mike, Google Heli Bedfords. I'm guessing Bedfords.
I think it means like a
We're jumping off the
like
back
a trading. Yeah, so also known as the Bedicopter is the most common type of helicopter booked to extract troops from an exercise area.
Bedford truck, yeah, go me. Woo.
Pilots are sent on highly intensive training course, which basically involves learning how to tread heavily on the brakes, throwing everyone else side to the floor. These people get their revenge, however, by moving to the rear of the Bedicopter and bouncing up and down together, thereby lifting the front wheels off the ground. Interestingly, the usage of the wagon as a surrogate helicopter does not extend to operations, as the shortfall of aircraft could easily be rectified by sending loads of 4-tonners to the stand.
See, when you said Heli Bedfords, I just pictured a Bedford lorry with just a propeller on top.
Can you imagine it? Like it's got some British and US Special Forces. Oh, don't worry, lads, we've got a Chinook coming in. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, no, cancel that. It's a Bedicopter. And mate is there with a megaphone. Oh, Old Yanks are looking at us going, oh, fucking really? Really? What do you want? We're going, aren't we? We're going.
Sarge, Dave's falling out the helicopter. Don't worry, we'll pick him up on the way back.
Skip lorry. We could just spray a skip up in the back of that and he could lift it off. Like Transformer.
Oh, well, if we put the skip down, we can pretend that's a Humvee.
No,
Like,
some of the skips you've got doors that you can open up, so we could drop the skip and then we could crack the doors open. Bosh, out we go. And shit like that.
Pony Tony said, would repelling in be an option? Not sure if that's the right word. I don't think you could repel off the helicopter.
How short would you have to be? Like, Lance could probably do it.
Maybe. You'll have a lanyard about that long.
Oh, there you go. Drew says the skip is a landing craft.
Yes.
Yes.
You just got someone with a bucket of water standing at the side, just throwing buckets of water in.
You'd have matey, instead of he'd retire his megaphone, he'd just be stood there with a watering can. Rather than having a megaphone going bop, 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 it then change.
Or he could get upgraded. He could have the bop, 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 and do the rain.
No, it'd have to be it'd be a landing craft, so it'd be chug, 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 chug.
2 minutes. Les has suggested you could put holes in the floor of the skip and pick it up and run like some sort of tank.
We know realism. I meant only Tony meant from a helicopter, not the back of the Bedford. Oh, my side hurts. Oh, good. I love a good laugh. My skip truck.
Stephen says, did the charcoal stay all right? I saw lots of complaints about it not staying alight, but I guess people don't read instructions.
It does, mate. I'm talking about the hand warmer, the Highlander hand warmer thing. When you light it, so you can light both ends or just the one, but make sure it's got a really strong red glow, really good ember to it as you like. So give it a good blow once it's alight, and it's good as gold. Yeah. The first time I did it, I didn't light it very well at the end. It got a bit red on the edges, and then it went out. So you've got to make sure it's a proper solid cherry on the end of it, like a big cigar cherry. And then you're golden, my son. Golden. Yeah, good stuff. Thanks for bringing it back to reality, Steve, as well. Appreciate that, mate. Yeah, because we were going down a rabbit hole there.
Steve threw that one in a little while ago. I just like to keep some of the serious stuff back just in case we start veering off wildly. Yeah. Les says on the 24-hour show, how many people tuned in and what segment was the most popular? Probably not the nighttime one. That was less popular, but most of our audience had obviously gone to bed.
Yeah, because everyone's mostly UK. But we still had 5 or 6 on, even when Randy was on, wasn't it, from One Legion? Which for me was a hilarious interview. And he's just a wonderful person to talk to.
Yeah. And we are going to get him back on because we've worked out that we can just about do it. We may have to move back an hour for his show, but we can just about get him on roughly around normal time.
Yeah.
Is there any advantage with British summertime with that?
No, because they changed their clocks as well.
Oh, do they? Do they have American summertime?
America. I think America does.
Oh, okay.
Maybe you should just not bother doing it because it's just a fucking ball ache. You know what I mean?
What?
Pisses farmers off. Just don't.
The summertime, not the interview.
Oh, no. Was like, should we just not? Should we just give up on the show? That was it. We've done a really good one. That's it. End it.
Farmers about our show. Yes, Andy.
We do regularly annoy the farms.
Yeah. Ooh. That's probably your fucking cow impression. That's what pissed them off.
I think you find it was an impression of Snape doing an impression of a cow.
Yes.
Dan
says
Mills, that was
good.
That was a brilliant interview as well.
Sorry, mate.
To be honest, Dan Mills.
Oh, mate, yeah.
And to be honest, I was a little bit starstruck. I was like, "You've written a book."
Me too. I was like, "I've listened to you and your books. You. That's this story that I've can't believe is real was about you." It's like, mate, amazing, absolutely amazing.
Yeah, well worth watching.
What a top bloke, yeah.
I've watched that back, and you can quite clearly tell that Andy and I are at the point where we're just like Lance is the only one with the professionalism to go, "Oh, so I've got some questions I want to actually ask you." Andy and I are just like, "Oh, I just want to learn more. Just tell us more." It's a story time with Dan.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Read the book to us, mate. That'll do.
Yeah,
love it. Well, I'm excited.
Oh, that could have been good.
Him saying about
read a page.
Yeah,
read a page of his book. That would have been cool.
But it was brilliant. Yeah, I look forward to getting him back on again.
Yeah, when his new book comes out.
Oh, all of our guests, really. To be fair, no.
Yeah,
all welcome back.
Some of them.
Mike's not too keen on Randy coming back because Randy didn't back him up.
I'm happy to have a chat with Randy again. I might just have to have
got some points to prove.
I might have to have a little call with him beforehand to just teach him the ways of the American. I think the problem is that clearly British culture has invaded American, and we need to kind of stamp this out and get back to the core roots of the US language. Things like misspelling words and stuff like that, like colour. We need to get rid of the extra O and things.
Yeah. You speak to him, be like, "Hello, Randy, Mike here. Listen, you're making me look bad, bud. You're making me look really bad."
It wouldn't be Bud. It would be Buddy.
That's another one. Is it Bud or Buddy?
Bud or Buddy? So, no, I don't know. That's UK or American, isn't it? Bud, Buddy?
Yeah, Buddy, I think.
Pal. Hey, Pal. Pal's good. Pal's American.
I'm not playing this game anymore. That's it. I'm just going to use...
We're going to catch you out.
I'm going to rename it as Mike language. This stuff comes from somewhere. I don't know where it comes from.
Did Dad smack you around the head when you got home? Stupid boy.
JBG, hello. A 24-hour event of how many cot beds can you set up successfully is happening when?
This has got to stop. I've done it. You can't do this anymore. This does not work.
With much help and guidance.
It would be quite entertaining, though, to get like a village hall and a whole load of unbuilt cot beds and then sort of like do them in 3 lines, and we'll just start at one end and work our way down.
Fuck that.
I mean, that's at least a 2-day show in itself.
That's content.
I just like when you first put it up, it took like I was just like, I'm just going to sit there, I'm going to tell you how to do it properly, and none of you listen. And then it took 3 of you to put it together. And then when I told you how to do it properly, Lance could do it on his own. That's my achievement.
I still maintain that is not the correct way that the designers of that bed intended it to go together.
Well, maybe we can find these people. Maybe we'll find them and see if we can reach out to them.
That bed. I'm going to take my bed. I'm going to smack them around the head with it.
Just throw it at them. Where are the adjustment straps?
Yeah. So you know what you can do with this, don't you? You knobs.
So, following on from what Les was saying earlier in terms of the favourite segments and like, what would you say was your highlight? If there's one bit that you went, you need to watch this because this happened, or you know, we did this, what would you be telling people?
What, from the 24-hour show? Oh, mate.
All of it. We had to pick one bit.
Mean, if I had to pick one bit, it'd be Dan Mills's interview, because that he's like I've followed him for donkeys. You know what I mean? Amount of times I've listened to that book as well as read it. That's for me personally. That is my biggest highlight, was getting him on the show, and the fact that he took the time out to sort of talk to us, descend from on high, and mingle with the commoners, if you like. And you know, he donated a copy of the book signed to give away, or to create the auction on eBay. And he's just a real genuine bloke, you know what I mean? Who's been through an awful lot and just took the time out to talk to us. So, yeah, for me, that would be the highlight for me. And obviously all the money we raised, of course, but that goes without saying, you know.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I generally don't know. Like, I love catching up with the guests, the South East Rail raiding group, and making him freeze his arse off outside
that was funny.
for half hour. Like catching up with Chris, James, Kev.
Oh, Chris's bit where he'd turned the sound off and was just cracking on.
Yeah.
See, because I said in camera, I was like, I don't think he can hear us. And then Andy sort of gave me a nod. Yeah, he can. And I was like, I'm pretty certain he can't.
Oh yes, Chris. They're using the vortex scope on the new Marines battle rifle, aren't they? And he was like,
so yeah. Anyway.
He just completely blanked me, bastard. And he's sort of like, can you hear it? Can I hear you? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. I like that. That's funny.
Obviously getting Randy on, Dan Mills, like both great guests. I actually quite like the little camera that you dug out of nowhere. That was quite.
The microscope. Yeah.
That was cool. I like to see
we
that.
were pretty tired at that point, so I don't think it was that coherent. It
probably wasn't even that exciting. We're just all like, wow.
Yeah.
We can see. Success on the smock.
Yes,
Waterproof smock was a full success. None of you didn't catch that segment because it was silly o'clock in the morning. I think it was it silly o'clock? I don't know what time it was. What time was it? It was a Sunday morning at some time.
It was the end of. It was close to the end of segment 3, I think.
Was it pre-Randy or post-Randy?
It was pre-Randy.
Okay. It was pre-Randy because we were still fiddling with the microscope, but I think just when he was coming on.
There's a lot of love. There's been a lot of love popping up for Randy. Terry, Marky Mark.
Sorry, I've just seen Terry's photo. He's still got Lance. He's still got Lance.
Has he?
It's my birthday party.
Yeah.
Bless him. Yeah, but the wax treatment I put on it, 100% waterproof. And I literally hose pipe for like 2 or 3 minutes, just all down the arm, blah blah blah, both sides. And what did I have on under? Did I have this on? Yeah, I had this on. And I obviously took this off. Mike and Andy verified, absolutely bone dry. There was no dark patches where water.
We checked for moisture.
We did check for moisture.
I really checked for moisture in areas that I didn't spray on, but they insisted. So I wasn't really good at anything about that.
You're very damp there. You're very damp.
Where's my microscope?
You got a bit shitty when I started groping your inner thighs, and you're like, it was a jacket. I was like, well, I got to check.
Whoa, I didn't have the jacket on there.
That was definitely pre-Randy.
Yeah. Randy after.
I I think one of my favourite bit was I want to say like the when you were cooking the fish, because I think we were all like, I think Lance and I were like, Andy might die from this.
I was,
and then it turned out to be one of like the nicest ration packs.
Yeah,
incredible. And that
but how?
Fish stick was delicious,
Yeah. That, I've got to admit, that was well nice. And I said, didn't I? Because after this, on the Sunday after we woke up, we popped into McDonald's quickly and grabbed a quick burger. Like literally, I had a Chinese fish-based Rat Pack. Nothing. McDonald's in the UK, freshly made, had the shits. I was like, well, that just goes to show, doesn't it?
I just realised something with the Randy interview is Mike missed a golden opportunity to do one of his accents. You could have brought a bit of Austin Powers to the
you could have done it.
And gone, are you Randy, baby? Can you do it next week when you come?
Hey, Randy.
Yeah, you got to do it when he comes on. Just play that.
It'd just be like, the fuck. Yeah,
disconnect.
Weirder, mate. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, guys. Really bad signal.
Yeah. Sorry. Bye.
I did have a proper laugh though. I really enjoy it. I like doing this stuff in person. Like, yeah, I do.
What?
Mike needs help.
I like the podcast and like just sitting in a room, and I feel it's more like us doing the Zoom call. It feels quite detached and remote. Whereas when we're in person, there were like opportunities where we were just sitting back having a chat, and it was almost like we came out of an interview. And where we would do the interview on here, or we do an hour and a half show, we then come out of it, and we normally have a bit of a catch up anyway afterwards. Mm-hmm. And I think sometimes that's lost a little bit, because we talk about quite a lot of varied and weird and wonderful things. We always have a bit of a laugh, just because ultimately the three of us do. So hopefully the people that watched sort of any length of time, sort of after segments and things, kind of picked up on that a little bit, because we always have a bit of a laugh
into the madness after the show.
Yeah. And like some of the more sort of weird and wonderful bits. One of my favourite bits though was somebody that jumped on randomly in the middle of the night and went, "What the hell is happening?" Because there's three of us looking like escaped convicts in our orange lab
Oh,
coats.
when we were doing science.
without any context.
You're an idiot like normal, yeah. Yeah, what's going on?
We didn't even do science, did we? What did we do science?
We did science. We did the microscope. That was part of the science.
Yeah.
Like zoomed in on the old the weaves of jackets and stuff.
Yeah.
We scanned our helmets.
Oh, we did the nighttime test with the IR light, didn't we?
Yeah.
We tested. Oh, the waxing on the smock makes it IR repellent.
Yeah, it really does, doesn't it?
It deadens it down. The IR.
Yeah.
Mate, I've
And I ate all that pate and those biscuits, and I can confirm that wasn't a good idea, digestive wise.
Oh yeah. When did you go for a shit?
consistently.
I haven't been yet.
Shit since Sunday.
You haven't had a...
No, I'm not even kidding. No.
Wow,
it's going to come out like a brick.
It was super tough.
I'm genuinely concerned at this point. I'm not going to lie. I might have some prunes or something later.
They were called super tough or something, weren't they? Super crunchy or super something.
They might as well have been polyfiller, Lance, because that's effectively what they've done.
No, there was the super crunch, weren't there? There was the super crunch ones, and then you had the normal ones. You had two different packets, didn't you?
There was something really weirdly named about them. They were like super.
There's like hard biscuits and extra hard biscuits or something. Yeah. I think they were called.
I'm glad I didn't bite into one of them because I reckon I'd have lost about 4 teeth because my teeth can look at a biscuit and crumble.
And then the entire tin of pate was an interesting experience as well.
Yeah.
Fair play.
I have given MRE UK some feedback on those, by the way.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, I've not heard anything back yet. I will share if I do.
Just that bit because we opened it on air and it was like, that's mouldy and horrid.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I contacted them. I said this isn't criticism because ultimately they're not going to know. My suggestion was that it might be worth opening like any packets like that where you've got like tins of stuff inside. It might be worth just opening the outer packaging because ultimately it doesn't make a difference. Like longevity wise because everything's individually wrapped. But
It was to say that we've had to open this outer packaging to make sure that the internal the contents inside it is all still 100% before we sell it. So,
yeah.
I've ordered some more.
So I haven't been like a Karen and gone. I'm complaining, but I'll just let them know. But you've ordered more, have you, Andy?
Yeah, another 5.
What Chinese? What the same menu?
Yeah. Oh no, I've ordered 3 of the same and then 2 different ones.
Fair play.
There's
Where did you get yours from?
eBay.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying that.
He's got no more of the fish ones left. I'm just going to say that now.
Well, I can tell you for a fact that MRE UK doesn't have any more of the Polish 24-hour ones left either, because that listing's disappeared.
It's been sat on the shelf for about 15 years. That one. Like, someone bought it. I wonder what month to buy this.
So,
Well, at least you had the American one to back you up. It was all good.
Yes, that's good job. I brought that really. Ryan says you should do an episode in full kit.
Yeah, what Bergen's
I'll be down for that.
Standing up for a day.
Oh shit! Yeah, that'd be
a challenge.
That'd be hard.
Yeah, we could do a full kit.
I'll be well up for that.
It's easy enough.
Yeah.
Respect. And
Rich says, do you lot need some abseiling gear bringing to a game? And then Rage was, no, don't do that.
No. God, no.
No, because over here they don't like it because of insurance. You have to have your
trust
own.
Anybody at an event to do that.
Do you know what would be hilarious though is if you did do like a crane off the back of a flatbed. It's like you're craning people down, but they're only craning down like a foot. So like, you get all this gear on just for hooking on and then sort of swinging off the back of like a static lorry. So you're only maybe like a foot and a half off the ground, and then just lower you down. You go, right, cool, I'm down, I've landed.
I'll just get on the back of a Luton and stand on the loading bed at the back.
Yeah.
You know, like you get the bit in the movies where like you got the team standing on the deck of the aircraft carrier.
Yeah,
and like the sun's just setting, and then like they've got the fighter plane behind them, and it's just and we can just be still in the Luton van.
But you still have to jump out, like just run off, and then just go whoa.
Yeah.
Face plant.
Oh Jesus Christ! Honestly, could you imagine? Spanish MREs is interesting. Ooh, Spanish MREs.
Oh, yeah.
Ray says American is just a mix of dumb, and dumber.
We can't comment on that. Although, like every American that I've spoken to is definitely been more intelligent than me.
Americans, according to in Randy's world, Americans just like British or English. It's just Mike's that's different.
Yeah. Although they don't do a full pint.
He's from the East Coast. I mean, the East Coast is too close to the UK. We need some West Coast. We need some West Coast Americans on.
It's in America.
Terry says, Mike, say aluminium, please. Aluminium.
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 Drew says, I can get the authors of the Light Division and the Peninsula to sign a copy for the next one if you wish.
Wow. Ooh. Yeah, that'd be cool.
That would be pretty cool.
Yep.
That's another one for the reading list.
Mm-hmm.
Just writing that down.
I'll give Lions of Kandahar a write down as well, Andy. Lions of the Lions of
Yeah.
Kandahar.
I've got that one on my list.
Yeah,
I haven't got through to it yet.
Get it on the audios as well. It's very good in audio because you got an American guy narrating it. Narrates as American guy. Makes it more exciting.
Pony Tony says Clone Wars was great. Love hearing you guys polishing helmets.
Mm.
Oh yeah, we zoomed in on our helmets as well.
Oh yeah, we did the science on that with the.
Yeah.
I think it's bad that there's bits of the show that just suddenly come back to us. Like we spent quite a long time on some of these things, and then it's just like, oh yeah, you did that.
I've rebuilt mine. I've rebuilt my helmet back up now.
Oh, I saw the pictures today. It's very nice and shiny. Love the
lovely,
lights. Very festive.
Very illuminated.
It's only there.
I was going for festive myself. All the greens and reds.
Drew says, who else thinks that
Christmas
Lance
lights.
just... Oh, yeah.
Christmas lights.
Hey.
Helmet. Love that.
It does.
I feel you need to get like a little program on them so they can just flash and blink to like music.
I can do flash and...
Oh, there you go. Look.
Oh, look at that.
Put that on the outside of your house. You get people come around and take pictures.
Get a tree now and put the helmet on top of the tree.
I could do as my angel. I think it would break the top of the tree though.
Or do
It's bloody heavy now.
Make a Heineken can tree. There you go.
A gun tree.
Yeah. Make a gun tree.
Like the Game of Thrones.
I wonder if
Just
Ed,
loads of melted down rifles.
I wonder if Ed turns into the family tree at Christmas, and that's why you don't see him at events. From
What is it?
I still think we need to do a clip where it's like us three sitting around at home in like our NoFo onesies, and then like we're putting baubles on the tree, and the tree's just Ed standing there like.
Oh, can we get NoFo pajamas? Just the Fox logo just all over it.
We're not allowed to get onesies because Mr. Grumpy down there doesn't want a NoFo pajama or.
What, pajamas?
Pajamas is different. He's never said
Yeah.
pajamas. He's onesie.
Pajamas are cool.
Pajamas are cool. Okay. Let's get pajamas.
Drew says, who else thinks that Lance looks like Derek from Ricky Gervais's Derek?
I've never
I've
seen
watched
Derek.
it.
What's Derek? I don't know what Derek. Let me look up Derek. Drew, I can see me punching you straight in the face when I meet you next.
And then Drew also says, I've asked for the book, should find out soon. So thank you very much, mate.
Oh, thank you.
Derek's not even got a beard. Like
Just gonna
Derek.
get angry.
Derek.
Pull that face. Pull that face.
There's nothing like him.
Drew.
That's probably it for tonight's show. I'm just going to end on the thank you video
No, sorry.
from
just quickly.
Jigsaw.
No, I'll
Oh,
tell you
yeah.
what I would do though.
Drew's
is
smoking jacket.
I'd get a waistcoat with the back panel being NoFo all over it. That would be, or a jacket liner.
Or a smoking jacket,
Yeah.
which is basically
Very
just a posh dressing gown.
Pajamas are cool, said no grown man ever until 1 minute ago.
2 grown men said that, I'd like to point out.
Yeah.
I never said they were cool.
Yeah,
Didn't you?
did.
I thought you said
agreed.
yeah. I thought you went yes.
I was being sarcastic to Andy and said yes.
Ah,
Pajamas
right. Okay.
are cool.
Sorry. Okay.
Prick.
Drew's pissing himself.
Oh,
We need to get you a Chernobyl catheter.
Chernobyl catheter is on its way
Yeah,
to you, Drew.
Drew, I reckon we could buy a load of those cheap and we'll brand those as NoFo. NoFo
Well.
Chernobyl catheters.
Serious odor surplus in them. Christ, imagine.
Only 2 careful owners.
They used once.
Right, we're going to end the show on the NoFo video that was submitted to us by Jigsaw.
Yep.
And
Oh,
Southeast. But before we do, if you want to get in touch with the show, you can do so on our email of nofochat@hotmail.com. Instagram is @November_Foxtrot_NoFo, and the website is novemberfoxtrot.co.uk. We've had a few queries come in on the website, which we have responded to, but we haven't heard anything back. So if you could let us know if you haven't heard anything, please, and we'll maybe find an alternative way of contacting you. Because I'm not 100% convinced that the website chat function is ideal. But in the meantime, if you want to get in touch with us as well around our own Instagrams, you can do so at 9volt Airsoft, at @callsign_quartermaster, at the _punished _1 _.
Hello. We should
What are we doing next week? We've got Randy on next week.
when he comes back.
I think we need to speak to him first.
Okay.
Good idea.
And see if he
We'll
wants to come
probably-
back on.
Yeah, we'll probably have a guest next week. So tune in for that. We'll let you know if there's any deviations to the timings. However, in the meantime, I don't know if one of you want to
No, you
have the
can
closing
last
words.
word. You can.
have the closing words. Thank you for donating to the Jigsaw Southeast charity. The donation link is still open. I will flood social media with that as well, but it's already on all the segments and everything like that. So if you just look in any of the segment videos, you can find that on the bottom. If you haven't donated and you were maybe considering donating, please still do so. The link will stay live for the next year. So we're hoping that we can maybe slowly get a little increase on donations on top of that. We'll obviously support more charities in the future. I know these aren't very short closing words. I apologise, but there's a few things that have been stuck in my head.
I don't expect anything different with you, mate.
That's fine. We've also been talking about continuing this going forward. So we've obviously always tried to do various sort of charitable things and bits and pieces like that as part of supporting the community around the November Foxtrot community. We may be putting together like a short list of charities that we think we'd like to support next year to a public vote. Obviously, our audience are so generous in terms of we didn't put 2.3 grand in. It was you guys and girls that got involved with that, helped out, donated, and we really appreciate you. So it's only right that you should potentially have a bit of an input as to which charity we as a community should support. So watch out for that in the future. We've also got a new page on the website called Support. So it's novemberfoxtrot.co.uk/charity, just to make it easier to find, but it's our support page, and it talks about all the various charities and bits and pieces on there as well. So if you're interested, you'll go look at that, and please feel free to do so. Other than that, do you guys want to say goodbye? Because what we'll do is we'll play the video and then go straight to the outro.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I'll say goodbye. Bye.
Cool. Have a good week, and we will see you Wednesday next week. Stay NoFo. Ciao.
NoFo. Ciao.
Ciao, Bella.
Bosh.
Ball.
Bosh. He's trying to find it
Mike.
now.
Should have it all keyed up.
Yeah, it took me a second. I had to close all the other links down because otherwise it just plays over the top. Right, cheers. See you next week.
See you later.